Hello. So, last week, that was kind of an interesting week to have a bonus session, and it was all over the place. It really was. It was like not what I expected, and it was interesting. It was pretty deep. Like, some of the readings were really hard, especially the water signs. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, they were just, oh, the messages were so harsh. So that was hard. That was different. I'd not experienced that before. Um, so yeah. So what I'm thinking about for going forward is to try to focus in on one deck and use it to try to get the message out, if that makes sense. I'm still, I have a hard time with that because I have all these decks now, and I just, oh, I want to include them because they're special to me, and I want to, feel them and, experience them coming through. But, um, yeah, there's some in here that I haven't even, like, I haven't used yet. Anyway, it's been a month too, so this is not just the, what is this, the 6th week? Okay. A recap, but it's also it's been more than a month now. So last week would have been a month, I suppose. Um, but I'm getting ready to go into August, and so I was thinking about it. Now, I named this channel TicTacTarot, and my idea was to actually do a tic-tac-toe type reading where, I have the 9 slots, and I just haven't bent my mind, I suppose, to trying to decide what each of the different slots would in the tic-tac-toe spread, like what those positions would mean with regards to one another, and then how, I mean, I have this idea that, I lay the cards out, and then the winning, the, like, how in tic-tac-toe there's a direction that is the winner. Sometimes there is, sometimes not, right? Sometimes it's just X's and O's, and there's no winner. But in tarot, there could be, like, I would be able to read in certain different directions. I could read across, up and down, diagonally, and then, those different directions would be different paths that, the person could take. So there would be options, right? So that was just my idea about the tic-tac-toe tarot, the tic-tac-tarot that I have been kind of, backburnering it as I took this first month and a half to figure out what it was that I wanted to bring. And then also learning the cards, right? Learning more about them and the decks that I have and what they have to contribute to this this process and the messaging. Anyway, So, um, yeah, I think I'm going to this week. Um, this week is about self care and self love, which definitely needed right now. I am really feeling in the energies right now. There's this big, like, pew, um, funk. I feel like people are in this slump, this funk that, um, I just kind of want to, I just really want to lift that up. I really, I don't know. I just feel like part of the tarot for me is, being able to bring this positivity and this more fun outlook to the energies that we're experiencing, right? So anyway, that is kind of my peek at the future of what I'm hoping to do with the tarot going forward, and then also my peek at the past week. What else can I tell you about this past week? Definitely been feeling the energy super strong. Not, I mean, I feel inspired, but it is really hard when it's inspired in a way that is dark's not the right word. It's just hard. Like, these are some tough messages, tough love kind of messages that are coming out, and I don't want to be that messenger. I just don't. I'm just like, oh, uh, painful. Um, but I'm doing it. It's a process. It's an experience, and yeah, I really have enjoyed the After Tarot deck. In fact, I was thinking of doing a little spread and taking a photo for next week, even though I'm not sure that I'm going to be using them next week for next week's self-love, self-care. But yeah, I'm not really sure yet which decks I'm going to be using for that. What I've used in the past, I'm not totally convinced, like, are these really the right cards for this? I'd love to use the Sacred Rebels Oracle, but they're so homeworky. They're very, like, heavy, heavy, heavy. And I'm not sure what to say about that because they really do have homework. Like, each card represents a certain, I don't know, like, meditation that you have to do or a task that you have to do in order to move through and past. Yeah, that energy. So yeah, I have to sit and kind of meditate on these different decks that I have, and decide how they're going to best work for the self-love, self-care. And the TicTacTarot. I think I want to try TicTacTarot next week. So, yeah. I haven't decided yet. I might just do, um, a spread in the way that I've done it before, where I use multiple decks and to help, you know, kind of illuminate what it is that the cards want to focus on for that week in terms of each of the zodiac signs' energies and their corresponding um, work for the week in that area. Or I might want to do Tic Tac Tarot where, yeah, I, you know, that idea that I have. Or I could wait until I do the traditional spread and introduce the spread after I've had a couple more days to think about, like, how would this, how would this work? Well, not just a couple more days, a couple more weeks, right? Because the first one is self-love, self-care. The the second one is going to be, oh goodness gracious, I can't believe I I've already forgotten which weeks I have planned for which weeks, but um, so we have self-love, self-care, the love reading, which is, couples or singles, whatever it is, the energies that I pick up on. Um, so love, proper love reading. Then we have the career slash finances, money. That one's important. I do want to keep that one going. Um, and then the fourth week is the traditional, um, was it the fourth week? Anyway, the fourth one is the traditional spread. So like an Awen or a Celtic cross or one of those, like pretty pat. Um, but so instead of that, I'm thinking maybe I will do the tic-tac-toe, just to try something different and see if you guys like it. All right, that's what I've got. I hope you guys are enjoying these readings as much as I am. It's crazy interesting, like the information that comes out in these readings. Like sometimes the stuff does not come out, and I'm like so curious. I'm like, what is this really about? Please, whoever it is that this is for, tell me. I mean, what is going on? Are we talking about like in the courts? Are we talking about, children? Is there a divorce going on? Like, what is happening? So I'm super curious about some of these readings as well. I wish I knew. Um, but I think it takes time to build that rapport and that kind of interaction with um, my subscribers. I have some subscribers. So that's crazy, right? I love it. But also with, those folks that are actually watching all the way through. So, yeah, it takes a little bit of time to get to know these folks. And oh, the other thing that I'm going to be doing is a practice run. I've never done I've done individual readings for my friends, but I have a couple friends, twins in fact, who want readings, and they are happy to be guinea pigs, I think, for what I haven't done this before, so I'm trying to figure out how do I do their readings. Like, can we do live sessions? And if we do live sessions, what is that going to be like? Um, I mean, we can do it on Zoom, I suppose, or I mean, freaking Google Hangouts, Skype, Messenger. There's so many different ways to do things now. Um, or they have the option for me to do the reading without the back and forth, like the interaction, and for me to record it for them and make it so that it's in a private place. It's just for them. So I'm really excited to do that. That's something new, and I have not tried that before. So we'll see how it goes. I hope they enjoy it. I hope that they get stuff out of it. I really, really do. I love the twins. They're awesome. Anyway, so that is what's coming in August for me. But my schedule for bringing you the readings will not deviate. That is my that's my plan. That is my discipline. That is my practice. So anyway, um, yeah. Thank you so much for watching, especially my subscribers. I don't know that they watch these videos because it's probably boring AF, but whatever. You know, this part they don't really care about. They're like, what is happening? Um, but I'm so grateful for them. I can't wait till I start to get more comments. I got a couple comments, two, as a matter of fact, a couple, just two. But I responded, and yeah, I hope it. I hope it's good for them, like it is for me. Anyway, that's kind of weird. It sounded weird. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, but if it's good for them, it's good for me. I'm happy. Anyway, all right. Thank you so much. That's what I got. Bye.